Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Valentina. I post videos all things motherhood, everything from taking care of a newborn to taking care of toddlers to just everyday life. So I hope that you guys find this video helpful. I hope that you guys subscribe to my channel and become part of our YouTube family. So my last video I made was all things that I didn't feel you needed for a newborn. This week, we're going to be doing a video on the things that I do feel like you need for a newborn. So these are going to be in no particular order. I'm just going to go right down the list, and keep in mind that these are things that worked for my babies. That does not mean that they're going to work for your babies, and that does not mean that you have to have them for your babies. But I hope that it's helpful to somebody. So don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and let's just jump right into it. So the first thing on my list is going to be swaddle blankets. Now, I know that there's a lot of swaddle blankets out there now that are just like super simple. They're Velcroed. You just swing them over, Velcro them, or zip them, and you're ready to go. I didn't like those. They didn't work for my babies. I just felt like my babies were always getting out of them. I couldn't control how tight I wrapped them, which really drove me crazy. So I prefer the good old just normal swaddle blankets and just do the swaddling myself. Any swaddle blanket will work. This is just one of the ones I have. It is stretchy, so it allows me to really tightly wrap it around my baby, and she just loves being swaddled. All of my babies loved being swaddled, so this is definitely a must-have. But these are great for anything. You can throw them over and use them as nursing covers. You can throw them over your shoulder, use them as burp rags. You can use it as a cover-up to shade your baby from the sun. You can use them as changing pads to change your baby on in the car. They just have multi-purpose uses, and so they're just great to have around anyway. And I have these like in my diaper bag. I have them next to the bed. Just really good to have. But definitely, if your baby is a swaddle baby, then I definitely recommend getting some swaddle blankets. At least get one, because you'll never know if your baby is or isn't until you try and find out. So definitely get at least one swaddle blanket. That way you can find out if your baby actually likes being swaddled or not. The next thing is going to be burp rags. Again, one of those things that, babies spit up. It's just a normal thing that they do, but you do not need to spend a bunch of money on burp rags, because burp rags can be really expensive, especially for those really cute ones that you just simply don't need. And most of the cute ones don't even absorb the spit up. They spit up and then just like rolls off of it and goes onto your arm and your clothes anyway. So I'm going to attach a picture to all the things that I don't currently have sitting right next to me. Up here, and then that way you guys can look them up if you guys are interested in getting them. And I will also try to attach links down below if I can find all the items that I'm talking about. I will definitely link those down below for you guys in case you guys want to go purchase those yourselves. But I'm going to attach a picture of the burp rags I use. They're just your basic muslin burp rags, but they absorb really well, and you can pretty much get them at any store, or you can just order them on Amazon if that's your preference. The next thing is going to be a night light. Now, those middle of the night feedings, diaper changes, you just don't want to turn on a bright light and wake yourself up more than you need to wake up and wake your baby up more than they need to wake up. So a night light definitely comes in handy. This is the one we got. It's just this little egg shape. I believe I got it on Amazon for maybe like 20-30 bucks. Very affordable. You just tap on it and it turns on, tap on it, it turns off. It also has different color settings, which I don't really use, but it's a nice little night light, and it's very lightweight. I can carry this around with me if we're traveling. I can throw in my diaper bag if we're going to stay at a hotel or whatever, but definitely pick up a night light because they do really come in handy. The next thing is going to be a sound machine. Now, I know not every baby has to have a sound machine. My babies love the sound machine. It just kind of helped, with all the surrounding chaos of our household, the dog barking, other kids screaming. And so I found that a sound machine for us is definitely helpful. You don't need to get an expensive one. You could even just get a little travel one. That way you can clip it onto the car seat when you're moving around, or just have it in their bassinet when they're sleeping at home. The next thing on my list is a diaper bag. Now, obviously when you're running errands, traveling, things like that, you need a diaper bag to throw all your newborn essentials in, diapers, wipes, extra clothing, things like that. You don't need an expensive diaper bag, $150, $200, that's just outrageous, and you just don't need it. baby spit up. Eventually you're gonna have peed on clothes in there. You just, you know, it's gonna get ruined. So just buy yourself a, you know, $25, $40 diaper bag on Amazon and call it good. This is the diaper bag I got. I love it. It's very cute. It's very practical, and it only cost me like 40 or 50 bucks. So get yourself a cheap diaper bag, guys. The next thing is going to be zipped PJs. Now, I say zipped specifically because you do not want to deal with buttons at 2 o'clock in the morning. By buttons, I mean these little cute things. Now, she does wear this one, but if I can help it, I put her in something different because, guys, you see these buttons here? I mess them up in the night, and then I just get frustrated because by the time I get down here to the bottom, I realize I snapped them wrong and I have to unsnap it, and it's just not what you want to deal with at 2 o'clock in the morning. So save yourself the hassle and buy yourself some of these. They can zip from the top like that, and they can also zip from the bottom. That way you don't have to completely unzip your baby while you're changing them, so they're not laying there cold and screaming even more at you because they're cold and the fan is blowing and they're just not happy. So get yourself some of those, and quite honestly, that's what Savannah lives in. She lives in either onesies or zipped up pajamas. The next thing is going to be diaper cream. Now, I have 2 diaper creams that I really like. I'm going to attach a picture of one of them here, and then the other one I'm going to show you guys is the one that I've actually been using the most. It is this one right here, and I actually got this one in the NICU with Savannah, and I really love it. I hate diaper rash creams that are runny because they just soak into the diaper and they don't actually protect their little bum. This is a really nice thick paste that will protect her little bum until the next diaper change, and she's got very sensitive skin and she does not react to this at all. So this is a good one. I believe you can probably get this on Amazon, but I'm not 100% sure. I will find it and I will attach a link for you guys. Next thing is going to be a nail file. Now, babies have long nails, but you know, they're very soft, and I don't recommend clipping them because that just gives everyone anxiety. So just get yourself a little nail file, file those soft little nails down, but do want to keep those nails short because they will end up scratching themselves. Next thing is going to be some kind of carrier. Babies love to be held. Mamas love to hold the babies, but you know what? Sometimes you need your hands. You got to get stuff done. So throw that baby into a carrier and then, you know, sweep them off that floor, mama, because, you know, you need those 2 hands. I have a couple carriers. The one that I use the most right now is called the Solly Wrap. I'm actually going to do a review about that coming up. Either the next video or the video after that, but so keep an eye out for that if you guys want to hear more about the Solly Wrap. But I absolutely love it. My baby lives in that thing, and it just allows you to still be able to move around and get stuff done during the day, especially if you have a Velcro baby like Savannah who just wants to be on me 24/7. The next thing is going to be a baby swing or something to put your baby into. Again, you can't always hold your baby as much as they want to be held and you want to just sit there and hold them all day. Sometimes you have to put that baby down. Now, all of my babies love the baby swing. However, Savannah hates it. I don't know what it is about her, but she just does not like it. She will cry and cry. However, she loves the Nunaleaf, which I know has a very, very high price tag on it. But guys, she loves this thing. It does not operate with batteries or it's not plug-in. You just push it with your hand and it sways for about 2 minutes or so. Then it'll come to a stop and you just push it again to get it to sway again. But she loves it. If you don't want to spend that kind of money, you can always, you know, find it secondhand or just look around. I'm sure there's something for a fraction of the price that does something very similar. The last thing on my list is going to be a baby fan. Now, if you live in a area where it does not get hot, you live in a cooler climate, you may not need this. This may not be a must-have for you. However, Florida gets very hot, and I know a lot of other states get very hot. So if you do live in one of those hot states, I do recommend getting this little fan. You just plug it in, charge it, and then you can put it either on the car seat, you can put it on the stroller, you can put it on the baby swing, wherever your baby is that needs a little cooling off. It's just a handy little fan to carry around, and it doesn't cost much. So I lied, I have 2 more items that I totally forgot about. The first is going to be a pacifier and pacifier clips. Now, if your baby doesn't use pacifiers, obviously this is not a must-have. Savannah loves her pacifier, so we definitely need to have our pacifier. But if your baby does have a pacifier, make sure you invest in some pacifier clips, because there is nothing worse than a screaming baby and all you want to do is pop a binky in their mouth, but you can't find a binky because you didn't have a binky clip on it. So get yourself some binky clips. These were, I believe, like $15 for a pack of like 6, and they come in different cute colors that you can change with outfits. They're stretchy. They have a really nice sturdy clip on them, so, but any pacifier clip will work. So, but make sure you get yourself some, because you're gonna be super upset when you need that pacifier and you can't find it. The last thing on my list is the most expensive item. Yes, I know, but I feel it is the most important item on my entire list, and that is going to be an owlet. Now, if you don't know what an owlet is, it's something that keeps track of the baby's heart rate and oxygen, as well as their sleeping patterns. It looks like this. It's a little base like this. It comes with a little sock that you put on them, and it, like I said, it will keep track of their oxygen heart rate. Now, I know this item is very expensive. However, guys, especially if you have a preterm baby, this is a lifesaver, literal lifesaver. This is not sponsored in any way. This is just my experience and my story, but we almost lost one of my preemie babies at home because he stopped breathing in the night. I woke up and he was purple. He was lifeless, and thank the Lord that we were able to bring him back, but he did get admitted into the NICU, and as soon as he did, we went out and we purchased one of these because I believe one of the NICU nurses told us about it. And ever since then, each of my babies wears one of these for at least the first year of their life, all day, all night, and we have had a couple close calls with Savannah already, and because she has some breathing issues, and I'm telling you guys, this thing is a literal lifesaver. So if you can't afford it, try to look on like either OfferUp or Marketplace, something like that, and see if someone, you know, has one that they're selling for a cheaper price, because yes, I know guys, they're expensive, but they are worth every penny. Now, I'm gonna do a whole owlet review, so keep an eye out for that. If you guys are interested in this and want to read or hear a little bit more about it before purchasing one, I do have a lot of experience using these, so I can give you guys a really good honest review on these. But yeah, definitely a must-have for me, and yeah, couldn't live without it. So, but that's going to be it for today, guys. That is officially the end of my list. But thank you so much, guys, for coming to my channel, for watching this video. I really do hope that this video helped somebody out. If you guys have any kind of recommendations for videos, please, as always, leave those in the comments. I want to make those for you guys. If there's products that you guys use that are super amazing for your babies, go ahead and leave those in the comments, because maybe I could look into them and pick them up for my baby, because you know what? There's so many baby products out there, and I just can't keep up with all of them. So let me know if there's something you guys use that is just super, super cool. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching this. Thank you for all your support. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.